Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. My hair's flying everywhere today. I got to get my hair cut. Anyways, I hope that I'm broadcasting. Do you guys see me? Do you hear me? Am I out there live with you guys? Give me some feedback, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys hear me and see me. Anyways, just want to let you guys know we've ended up having, yay, Alondra sees me. Yay, Christy Taylor said, hey, Christy, good to see you. All right, yeah, the Messenger 99, perfect. Tina J, great, thank you guys. Well, I have to tell you, unfortunately, we're having to change up our show tonight because my teacher, my guest was going to be my Reiki teacher. Reiki Reverend is his name. Unfortunately, something has gone on with the computer. This happens, from time to time with computers. We cannot patch him in. So we're not going to have him on tonight, but we will reschedule and we're going to have him on, another night. So I want to apologize to you guys. We can't help it, and this guy, he does a lot of interviews, so he knows how to do the technology. So something is obviously wrong somewhere. Let's hope it's not my friends, my special friends who like to make my life challenging, but I suspect it could be. But that's a whole nother story, which I won't discuss here. Anyways, Hobo Joe's here. Hey, Hobo Joe. Joe Official's here. Yay. Crystal Owl's here. Thank you, Crystal Owl. My hair's got to get cut. It's so long. But if you guys can tolerate my bad hair day, we'll still, have some fun tonight and, see what the spirit world has. But I'm just glad you guys are here. And thank you, Kathy, for understanding. Yeah, thank you, Messenger 99. So, hi, Euphoria's here. Scotty Boy's here. Sin 1982's here. Yay. Good to see you guys. Well, anyways, stuff's, just as how it is. But not to worry. Anyways, got some good news for you guys. It looks like next Sunday, we're going to have my brother Mark back. Do you guys remember my brother Mark Patterson? You guys, some of you were here, remember when I interviewed him? Well, he's going to come back and hang out with us next Sunday. Knock on wood. I think it's done. I shouldn't have even said it, but pretty sure he'll be here. I'm almost scared to say anything anymore. But yeah. But anyways, I'm glad you're here. So, got a few announcements for you. I've got a new artwork to show you guys. And I hope that you will, if you like this, pop over to my website. Here is my newest painting. The name of it is Martian Biomorph, and here it is. It's done in acrylics on canvas board. And here's my new painting. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's done like in a purple and green. That centerpiece, the biomorph, is in a pale green. It looks white on canvas, but it's actually a pale green with orange dots in it, And B. LeClaire likes it. Thank you. Hi, Laura M. Good to see you. Yay. So, anyways, yeah, if you like my modern art, this is my newest one. It's called Martian Biomorph. And you can now get that over at my website, PsychicBob.com. Over here, right below my finger, there's my website, PsychicBob.com. See that? Okay, so if you pop over there, now if you go there and you don't see it, just hit refresh the screen, and it should pop up. But there you go. That's my newest painting. I love doing biomorphs. Biomorphs for me are kind of mystical because, like I used to love biology and I would study amoebas. And so like on the microscopic level, all sort of life forms exist. But you see, these biomorphs could also be, large beings that come from other worlds too. Oh, James, hold on, James, $5 from James. Hey, Psychic Bob, I really enjoyed the videos. That's a nice art piece. Keep up the good work. Thank you, James. Hold on, I'm losing my voice there. I'm having some voice problems today. Last night I was shot in the throat with a laser by the NSA. Anyways, any of you who know what electronic harassment is will understand this. But I do hope you'll enjoy this. As I said, biomorphs can exist on many levels. This one's called Martian biomorph, and it kind of reminded me as I was creating it like of something from the planet Mars, and I think with our rover up there, maybe they'll find something that looks like this, Anyways, speaking of Mars, there's been talk about NASA going to Mars. I hope we will settle Mars. But of course, I have to be honest. I always worry once we go to a planet if we're going to trash it also, So maybe we should stay off of Mars. But anyways, yeah, so this is, to honor the planet Mars and life forms there. And, I haven't decided yet whether it's a microscopic painting or a macrocosmic. Anyways, but yeah, if you like this, and thank you for all your kind comments. Thank you, Bella Bella. Yes, Christian Druid. So your son has been dealing with electronic harassment. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that I'm wrong on that, but that's what it sounds like. Okay, Kathy Pry, who's the troll in the house? Let me know because I'll kick them out. But anyways, if you like this, go to PsychicBob.com. Oops, over here, right there below my finger. There's my website, and you guys can get that. Okay. Sorry, I can't see the chat here. Thank you, Bella Bella. I'm okay. I don't actually have any pain, but my voice is just messed up today. They're trying to stop me from public speaking. It is a directed energy weapon. Yes, that's what was used on me. Lady Carol says, hey, Lady Carol, good to see you. Says, I'm from Venus. All right, there you go. I'm from Mars. She's from Venus. Sarah J's here. Good to see you. Hey, Ken. Good to see you, Crystal Owl. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like my painting. Yeah, I agree, Messenger. I try to send. I actually pray for my NSA attackers because I think that a lot of them are just misguided. Amber DeFilippo says, what is electronic harassment? That would have to be probably a whole show, Amber. But in a nutshell, there are satellite-based weapons that are being used to target and murder Americans. They release lasers, microwave lasers, and they are now, the government is targeting people. I was actually put on a list and told that I would be assassinated by the United States government. I have a whole video. When you guys later on go to my channel, type in on my channel, if you search my videos, the murder of Psychic Bob by the US government. If you don't remember all that, just type in the murder of Psychic Bob. I did a video about it. I have actually been near death several times as a result of this. And I used to be afraid to talk about it. And now I'm like, I'm not going to be silent. I want people to know. I was actually arrested by the Department of Homeland Security. Oh, excuse me. I wasn't arrested. I was detained. That's their new term. You're detained. And I was actually taken away from my house in handcuffs by the federal government, taken to a private secret torture center where I was held for 3 days and actually physically and emotionally tortured. During that time, I was notified that I am an enemy of the United States. I've been listed as a terrorist and that I am on an assassination list. And yeah, it's all true. So that's a whole nother story, but just in a nutshell, electronic harassment is their new weapons that they're using to kill people. And they can literally, you can sit in your house, they can shoot a laser from space that comes in and burns your internal organs. I've had 2 heart attacks as a result of it and internal hemorrhaging. It's very serious. That being said, yes, and gang stalking also. They're part of the program too. Gang stalkers are agents who follow you, who break into your house, who threaten you. I've been through all of it. Anyways, I don't want to talk about all that tonight because it's a very dark subject. We may have to have a whole show on that, but tonight I thought, since we can't have Reiki Reverend here, we'll save our talk about Reiki for another night. But, I thought tonight it would be fun just to, do a few readings for you guys. And You'll Never Be My King says, I have a Russian crystal that helps protect from energy weapons. I'd like to know about that. That sounds fascinating. Thank you. Yeah, Joe Official says, yes, it's on the 5G vibes. Yes, they're also using 5G networks to transfer energy into people's houses to injure them. That is true. Bonnie Daly says, I had a dream last week that I'm being targeted by electronic harassment. I believe that. I think eventually the entire world will be under this, but some of us have been singled out to start the program. So I consider it attempted murder. And when I do get my federal case going against the government, if I live long enough, I am going to go after the people who participated in this as attempted murder. You guys see me every day on YouTube and I look fine, but you don't see behind the scenes when I'm literally lying on the floor hemorrhaging blood out of my mouth from these weapons. Anyways, oh, You'll Never Be My King. I changed my name from Constant Tripper. Hi, Constant Tripper. Thank you for telling me that. So yes, Yin and Yin, Oregon and Shungite might help with these, help protect you from these. Yes, I agree. I'm exploring that as well. Hi, Sebastian. Yes. Crystal House says, Bob, is it specifically pagans who are targeted? I found a large percentage of pagans are being targeted, but it's more people that are spiritually minded. They want to remove people that are spiritual teachers. I've had a lot of well-known psychics contact me. Oh, Stephanie Kroll says $10 from Stephanie Kroll. Thank you for you. Bless your heart, darn. Thank you. Wicked Dream says, what's the point of the harassment? We don't really know. The point is, as it was put to me by the federal agents from the Department of Homeland Security who had me, I was literally in handcuffs with guns on me. And they said, we're going to assassinate you. We're killing people. And I think what they're doing is they're trying to kill off large segments of the population to get control, to bring in a totalitarian government. You want to know the truth? That's really what it's about, I believe. So yeah, Sebastian's been harassed for 15 years. I'm so sorry. I've been going through this for 6 years and it's just insane. It's just insane. I didn't know we had targeted people here. First of all, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being part of my channel. I didn't plan tonight to be a show on targeting, but it seems we do have people here. So, well, Kathy, the interesting thing is we would like to sue them in court, but this has been done in a way that it's legally hard to demonstrate and prove it. It's not so easy. When I actually did try to go get attorneys, I actually had federal agents from the FBI and DHS show up and try to arrest me at the law office. I was actually physically assaulted as well for trying to get help. It's just crazy. Like, nobody believes me. A lot of people think, oh, PsychicBob's just being dramatic and a little over emotional. And I said, yeah, I wish it were that, but it's much more serious. So yeah, well, we'll see what we can do, you know. Anyways, on a happier note, let's not talk about targeting unless you really want to. I think it's much better that we talk about higher things. I will do a whole show one night on targeting when I can actually bring on targeted people and really show the topic in its full light. Because I think that if you guys could actually meet other targets and hear our stories, I think it would be very helpful for so many of you to understand this, you know. Bob, when you get to the part of the segments where you are doing readings, I was wondering if you can tell me if you have any messages from my dad or ex that passed away. That's Hendrix's girl. They've been on my mind. Okay, Hendrix, I'll get to you in just a little while. Thank you. You may have to remind me again because I get so many messages come through, but I'll try to remember that, okay? So anyways, but I'm just glad you guys are here. And, you know, as I've mentioned to you guys, I have been working on studying Reiki. And when we have Reiki Reverend here, we'll go into all that. But I'm just curious if any of you have done any Reiki studies out there, because I knew that Reiki was a healing technique, but I didn't realize that it could do healing on so many levels. It's a whole spiritual practice, you know, where You'll never be my king. Maybe you can contact me after the show and we could coordinate having you on. I think for somebody with that many years experience, you'd be a really great guest if you're open to it. So I'm just putting it out there. Think about it, okay? Messenger 99 also, yes, maybe you'd like to be on. I think we should have a few of you guys on that know what this is. Hi, Tina J. Thank you, Tina J. She knows that it's real. Maria Zarate. Hi, Maria Zarate. She said she's never done any Reiki studies on her own, but she's been looking for a YouTube channel. Had some great stuff. Maria, to activate Reiki, you kind of have to be trained and initiated because like the Reiki master helps to open that channel. It's a tradition where people receive the initiation from the master. It's like a transfer of power. And they say, I don't want to disempower anybody, but they say that you really can't do Reiki until you've had that. So if you've had some blocks in that area, it just may be that you need the formal initiation. I'm actually working towards my master's degree level of that, and eventually I'll be able to do initiations. And the cool thing is you can initiate people at a distance. So I'll be able to do teaching and do initiations into Reiki to open that channel, help people. So we'll have more of that in the next year. It's going to take me a while to get through because I'm taking my time and really developing and studying. Sebastian says, I practiced Reiki for some time. Great. Got a Reiki master degree. Awesome, Sebastian. That's very cool. Well, maybe you'll have to come on here also and help us with that, So, yeah, Bella says, Reiki music's helped me with anxiety. I love that. G-Dog says, as I receive Reiki energy, may you receive Reiki energy. That's beautiful. Thank you for that blessing. Reiki is fascinating. And what's interesting is it's a whole spiritual practice, which when Reiki Reverend's here, I think he'll be able to shed a lot more light on that for us. But it amazes me, because it's a whole encompassing system of a way of living. They have a lot of principles in Reiki. And one of the principles is they have a set of 5 principles. And one of them is, just for today, I will let go of anger. And how many times do we get angry in our life and frustrated? We let that energy just take over. And Reiki says, just for today, we don't make a promise that we're going to be perfect for the next 20 years. We say at Reiki, just for today, maybe just for today, I can let go of anger. Maybe just for today, I can let go of worry. You see, and there's a whole set of principles. But that energy of the Reiki principles helps you understand that healing takes place on so many levels. Angela, you do Reiki too. I forgot that. Thank you so much. I will send you. Yes, I always need healing because I get pretty injured. My throat's really messed up today, so I'm having a little trouble talking. But that being said, I love being here. Nothing keeps me from my 2 B's. Nothing. You guys are the best. Christine Taylor says, I don't know Reiki, but I know other healing techniques. Isn't that wonderful? There's so many ways of doing healing. I'm not saying Reiki is the only one, but it's one that I've discovered that I like. But I'm so glad that you've done healing because I think that we who are spiritual people need to embrace healing. I'm not saying everybody has to be a full-time healer, but I think all of us who are on the spiritual path realize that there's a lot of destruction and damage in the world, and that through doing our healing work, we're helping so many people. Thank you, Sarah G. I really appreciate you sending healing to me. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jeffrey's here. I know Jeffrey's involved with Reiki as well. Jeffrey Richard, thank you so much. I'm discovering this path, and I feel like I'm at a place in my journey where I want to expand my channeling. What's fascinating about Reiki, and those who do Reiki and also do trance channeling, is that Reiki kind of brings more power, gets you used to handling more power. And I think that this will actually help me be a better medium as well. in my trance work as well as my readings. And so I'm excited about it. I really am. Anyways, guys, I think we'll go ahead and jump into doing some readings. And I wanted just to do a little brief meditation with you guys so we can open the channel. So I want everybody just to get comfortable. And we're going to just start by doing a little meditation, okay? Brian McHugh just set the energy for all of us tonight. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you, Brian. Namaste. So, anyways, I thought I'd show you something, guys. It's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's just something I've noticed. I always do namaste, but I've noticed, I never noticed myself on camera doing it, but if you notice on my left hand, this hand, I actually have a crooked finger. When I was a kid, I think I broke my finger. I don't think I ever knew it. I got sick, but I have a crooked finger. Can you see that? But it's funny because I just go like this. I'm like, my finger's really, really crooked. I don't have any pain in it. It just looks really messed up. Anyways, we'll send some Reiki to my hands too if you want. So we're going to do some meditation here. Thank you, Sebastian. Namaste. So let's just settle down just for a minute. Let's just close our eyes. I want everybody to close your eyes. We're going to try to just let go all the crazy tensions of the day. And let's enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing now, just gently in and out, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to visualize a little spark of white light just floating inside of you. I want you to see that spark of light inside of you. See it become a little brighter, a little larger, and let that light expand and become a glowing cloud of light inside of you. Feel that warm, gentle, it's like a warm sun inside of a cloud in you, bright and shining. And let that beautiful light expand and fill the whole chest area. Let it release tension and pain as it expands. Let that light now rise up into the shoulders. Feel its warmth and soothing. Let it move up into the neck and up into your head. And as that amazing light begins to fill your body now, let it continue to release all tension and all anxiety. Let this beautiful light now flow down each arm. It's like waterfalls of light flowing down to the hands and fingers. Let that light move down through your shoulder blades, down to your lower back. Let it move all down from the chest and into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel this light as it wraps around you like a blanket of silk, soft and nurturing. Let that light continue to move down through your body. Let it move down through your hips, down through your thighs, down to your knees. Let that amazing light flow through you and let it continue to bring in peace, balance, and healing. Let that light move down to the shins and calves now, down to the ankles, and finally all the way down to the feet and toes. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with this amazing and divine light from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Remember that in this light, there is no fear. There is only peace, love, joy, and acceptance. This light is your connection to your higher self, and it's your connection to your higher source. Now, I'm going to be silent for just a brief moment. And during this time of silence, let's keep our eyes closed. Let's stay within and just see and feel that amazing light. So now I'm going to be silent just for a moment while we do this. Very good. Now, we've been working in our spirit body, and I want us to slowly come back to the physical. So let's start by moving our feet a little bit. Let's move our hands and fingers. Take some deep breaths, get the lungs working. Move your head. And when you're ready, I want you to come back. And when you return, you're going to be alert, be refreshed, and hopefully be feeling good. And when you're back and ready, you can open your eyes and you'll be fully present here. And when you're back and ready, just let me know. Hey, Lynn, good to see you. Hi, Elena Jones. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, Eleanor Zinn. Good to see you. Shadowlander's here. Yay. Do you guys see me? I'm getting messages. I'm not appearing on the screen. All right. We're coming back. Wonderful. All right. Can you guys see me, by the way? Somebody's saying that I'm not appearing on the screen. Okay. All right. You see me. Good. Okay. It shows that I'm broadcasting. But you know, with my dear friends at the NSA, I never know what's going to happen. Anyways, okay, Angela Locke, first question. Can you tell me if I will do interior styling as a job in the future? Yeah, Angela, you know, you've got a lot of orange in your aura. That definitely is the creative light. And I think you do very well with that. I really feel like you have a lot of leadership energy, which means you'd be very good at running your own business. So, yes, I do see you being able to do that. What's interesting is I also get a second sort of business around you. I'd like you, it may sound a little strange, to explore photography as well. I feel like you have a great visual sense. I see photography, I can see interior design, and interesting, I get clothing around you as well. So you might try your hand at creating some fashion as well. Okay, but yes, it looks good for you in those areas. Blessings to you. Thank you guys for telling me you're getting my broadcast. Wonderful. Guided Lightwork Therapies. Hi, Bob. Any messages from Spirit about my 2 starseed sons? You know, I got to tell you, Lightwork Therapies, I feel like there's a true psychic link between you and these children. I literally get like mind-to-mind communication here. And I feel like what they're saying, like they're speaking to you mind to mind a lot. And I keep hearing them say, we joined the journey with her. We joined the journey. So I think that you've got this kind of this, how do I say this, like this arrangement, an agreement to all travel on the journey. So yes, they are with you. They're speaking to you. I feel like it might be interesting for you to keep a journal of the messages that you receive, because this telepathic connection, I feel, is getting stronger over the next, 2 or 3 months here, and you will feel that connection. Okay. Um, Both of them keep saying something to me about Andromeda and Pleiadian energy. So I don't know if you've been working with those, but I feel like you definitely have connections to the Andromedans and the Pleiadians. So, and I think they do too. So very interesting. But keep a notebook. You're going to see more and more a proof of that soul link, that connection. Okay. Good question. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Okay, wonderful. Kimmy D. Oops, hold on. I just went by. Let's see if I can get it back. Kimmy D. Question, Psych Bob. Hold on. I got to put on my glasses here. I'm having trouble reading everything. Psych Bob, you said you see me as a healer. I've been trying to do small healing sessions on my animals. Am I making a difference in helping them? Thank you so much for all you do. Yes, Kimmy, you are. I have this light. I like keep getting light flowing through you. And so I do feel like you've tapped into some very powerful psychic healing energy. I keep picking up a name around you. That's it. Thank you, Fletcher. I was getting a name of Harry, the name of Harry or Harold. And Fletcher said it's Harry Edwards. Harry Edwards is around you. I want you to research him. Yes. Harry Edwards was a healer in the spiritualist church back in like the 1930s and through the 50s. But he's in spirit and he's around you, Harry Edwards, and he's helping you with that gift of healing. So I want you to research him, okay? Blessings to you. Thanks for writing. Hope that helps. All right. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get through the chat here. It's flying by me. Yet again, may I have a reading about my love relationship in 2020? Thank you so much, Bob. You know, Yin Yin, I got to tell you, when I step into your energy, I'm getting a lot of clear pink light around you today. That tells me that on an emotional place, that you're in a place of clarity and that you're able to receive love. I think 2020 for you is a year of really bonding with people and moving forward. Forgive me, Yin Yin, I can't remember if you're currently in a relationship, but what I'm getting is in the new year, it's like it starts new again. So I think January, February, it's like if you're not in a relationship, you're starting in one. And I feel like there's a real kind of an excitement. It's almost like being a teenager again. You know, when you're like 16, you're crazy over somebody. Well, that's the energy I get around 2020 for you. So I want you to be open to new beginnings and to fresh starts in a relationship. Clear pink light's a really good sign for you. So I'm very excited about that, okay? Fletcher just said Archangel Raphael is helping you. Looks like you've been doing some emotional healing over this last year, and Raphael's helping you. So your energy's getting stronger. Call on Archangel Raphael. He's around you. Blessings to you. Thanks for writing. All right. Let's see. Hobo Joe. For 2 months now, I've been seeing an abundance of beetles everywhere, including inside a brand new 50-pound bag of rooster food. I love that. And even one on my bed. What is the message here for me? You know, I have to tell you, Hobo Joe, that's a sign of power. It's a sign of new beginning. The beetle, particularly in ancient Egypt, was seen as a sign of the gods, the power of the gods to facilitate the movement of the universe. And so that beetle means that that's a sign, I believe, from spirit that you're being given power to transform your life now. So I want you to kind of think about some things where you felt like you've been stuck and know that you're being given power by the cosmos to push forward and to be blessed and successful and to have the power of the gods with you. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Kathy, I'm not seeing the trolls, so I don't know who's in the troll, but if anybody wants to send the names of trolls to me, I'll make sure we kick them out. Okay. Hold on a second. Ken, hi Ken. Ken says, hi, Psychic Bob. Do you know when my house will sell? Ken, February. I think it's not till after the new year. I get a little bit delayed. I don't know if it's on the market yet, but I feel like they're showing me a contract and it looks like it's around February. I get two people around this. It looks like they're a little older, might be retired military. I think the man is, maybe the woman is as well, but I get retired military, get a contract, I get the word Fletcher said February. So that's the time, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, hold on. Let me jump down here. Our chat's flying. My goodness gracious. Yep, hold on a second. I'm trying to get this through, guys. Sorry. Darla Bungard. Hi, Darla. Good to see you. Bob, do you have any messages for me from the spirit world? Let me just step into your energy, hon. Yeah. You're going to laugh when I say this, but I'm serious. You've got around you some fae spirits. They look like little leprechauns. You know, leprechauns wear little green suits and top hats. You have literally leprechauns. Now, they're part of the fae. A lot of people think leprechauns aren't real, but they are. They're the ancient fae of Ireland and the Celtic Isles, and they're around you. I keep hearing them say, luck is Darla's, luck is Darla's. So you're about to come into a time of prosperity. I feel this actually is a financial blessing connected with it. And I want you to watch, it looks like the month of December here is kind of a new start for you financially. So I think there'll be some more money, maybe even like a job offer or some type of transition there. But the leprechauns are helping you. So, you might want to do some reading up on the fae and the leprechauns and, start asking them to be part of your spiritual journey. Okay, blessings to you. Christian Druid 1313 Clifton, what is the deal with all the stink bugs around and inside my house? Christian Druid, I have to be honest, I'm not saying this to sound mean, but not everything we see is always paranormal. This is just a case of it's a seasonal thing. I don't think it's a warning of any type or a sign, but I think it's really a seasonal thing. It's just that they're drawn to your property because it's shelter as the weather is switching. However, I do have a spiritual energy that I am picking up aside from those bugs. I keep getting a Native American spirit guide around you, and I feel like they're walking the property. I keep getting the name around this. I want to call this, it's a young guy. He looks very young, clean shaven, brave with long black braided hair in the back. And the name I keep getting around this, it sounds like it's like, what's that, Fletcher? Blue Fox. Blue Fox is his name. Blue Fox. But that's the name of one of the Indian guides on your property. So yeah, I don't get anything around the stink bugs, but I do pick up this other spirit. So anyways, blessings to you. Hope that helps. Yeah, Crystal Owl. Yay. Crystal says, Bob, can you tell me if I had a past life in Egypt? And if not, why am I so connected to Egyptian art lately? Yes. Yes, Crystal, you did have a past life in Egypt. You actually were, now what's interesting about that life is you were actually an artist in that life. You did paintings. You did used to paint like scrolls, and you painted like like images on walls of temples. You were an artisan, and that was a very happy life for you because you were a female. You were married, and I believe that your husband was also an artisan, and so you're a very creative family. You had a lot of artistic talent, so that's why you're connected to it. I want you to research the color schemes of Egypt. I feel like when I say these colors, this will make some sense to you. I get the colors turquoise, I get white, and I get like yellow and red. These four colors, turquoise, white, yellow, and red. These seem to be very significant for you connected to that past life. So research those colors, see if that is something maybe you worked with those colors, you had a kind of a link or those were favorite colors in the past life. Studying that color scheme may help you connect to that, okay? Anyways, thanks for your question. Hope that helps. Blessings to you, darling. Okay, hold on. I was jumping down here. Sarah J. Bob, you sure helped. Who may be the... Oops, I'm sorry, I can't see this here. Hold on. Hi, Bob. I'm sorry, hon. I just lost. I can't get it back. Oh, here it is. Wait. You sure helped. Who may be the youngest 69? Yeah. I'm sure I don't think I understand this. I don't think I'm 69 yet, but I might be. I always say between facelifts and hair dye, you'll never know my real age. I'm 51, actually. But if I'm the youngest of 69, that's pretty good, too. Anyways, I'm sorry I don't understand your question, so maybe you can resend it to me, okay? But Sarah, I do have to tell you, I'm getting around you flashes of yellow light. Yellow light in the aura means that you're reconnecting to your higher self. A lot of inspiration. Trust your inspiration, okay? Blessings to you. Shadowlander question, hey Bob, will I within the next 5 to 10 years be moving out of my parents' place? Oh yes, you will. In fact, it'll be, it's going to be sooner than that. It's going to be within about 2 years. Um, you know, Shelley, I got to tell you, I keep getting energy around you with expansion in the creative side. And I feel like you're really at a turning point in 2020 where things around you financially start to improve. And I feel like you will eventually move on. Um, I don't know where you're located, but I keep seeing California around you. So I feel like there's a California connection, or this transition leads to California around you. So I got to put that out there, particularly Los Angeles. Okay. Hope that helps. Blessings. Carolina R, question. Any messages or advice from my spirit guide? Blessings. Hi, Carolina R. Carolina, I keep hearing Edgar Casey talking to me. And he keeps saying, he said that you're doing very well in opening your channel. I keep getting a sense that you're really starting to kind of work on both levels, like the astral level, particularly at nighttime. And I'm getting a lot of daytime clarity. It's almost like what we call infused knowledge, spirit knowledge coming. So I want you, as you're going through your day, to really be listening for that infused knowledge, because Mr. Casey's helping you to channel that. Infused knowledge is when you suddenly know stuff. There's no way you could logically know it, but you just know it. And it always is right. You know, like you might be walking down the street and you see somebody think, oh my God, I need to tell them not to drive that car today. So you simply say, are you driving that car? And they say, yes. He said, don't get in that car. Please just take another way home. And he's like, well, why? And then you find out that that person where they lived, had they driven to their house, there would have been a gas explosion and they would have died. So, you know, like there's things like that, infused knowledge. I have to tell you, I had a case of infused knowledge once where I saw somebody and they had been through a surgery and their arm was in like a cast. They'd broken their arm, they had it reset. And when I was standing talking to them, I saw a blood clot inside their arm going to their heart and killing them, or to their brain. It was one or the other. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was brain, actually. And I said to them, how is that arm doing? And they said, oh, it's great. I said, you have any pain? No, no pain. I'm great. I said, well, why don't you go to your doctors? Just make sure that it's set right. And they said, why? They knew I was inside. I said, I just have a feeling there's some problem the way they've set it. And the lady at the time just said, oh, Bob, I don't believe that. Thank you, though. Well, anyways, I was more right than I knew, because that night, that very night after I gave that message, she died of a blood clot from her arm that killed her and went to her brain. And I hesitated telling her I saw a blood clot. I just said, go see your doctor, because it's needs to be, something's wrong. I wish I had told her that, but I don't know even if that she would have listened to me. But that was infused knowledge. I wasn't trying to do a reading. I was just standing, you know, literally on an elevator, and I got the message, you see. So that's infused knowledge. And Carolina R, you have a lot of infused knowledge going on. Okay. Hope that helps. Blessings. Stephanie Lays, hi, Bob. Do you see money coming for me soon, and any work projects possibly coming soon? Yeah. It's the second week of November. I keep seeing somebody asking you to work with them, and I feel like there's a quick contract. It won't be a long job. It's a shorter job, but I feel like this person connects you to others, and it starts kind of a cycle rolling where like one project ends up being like 3 projects. So yes, mid-November. Okay. Looks like it'll be good for you. All right. Blessings to you. All right. You'll never be my king. I love that name. Says, why won't my ex let me get on with my life? Does he still love me? Let me tell you, your ex won't let you get on with your life because he's holding on to anger and bitterness. It's not an issue of love, it's an issue of control. And I think if you go back and look at the relationship, he was always trying to take control from you. And so because you've been able to move on, you want to move on, he feels that he can't control you. And this is what's generating all that hostility. You know, you may need to do a cord cutting ritual. And I won't get into all that because it's a long ritual, but do research on etheric cord cutting. And I think that's going to help with that, okay? Because you need to break that tie and break his power. Because I hate to say, but I feel like he still comes in and wrecks your day. Like things are going along, and then out of the blue, he calls you and just messes you up mentally. You don't need that. But an etheric cord cutting ritual will help break that bond, okay? Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Hi, Trilam777. Trilam777 writes, Bob, do I have any fairy spirit guides around me? Yeah, you do. It's interesting. You have a dryad spirit. Dryad spirits are spirits that guard trees. They protect trees and they live in trees. And so I would encourage you to go out and literally hug some trees, talk to the trees. That's the fae that are connecting with you. I also get some little flower fae around you. They're like the little miniature ones like Tinkerbell. By the way, just so I want to clarify, fairies or the fae people can be life size down to miniature. They're all sizes. The dryad spirits tend to be as large as humans. They're like, if you saw them walking around, they look like human size. The other fae that I pick up around you, Charlene, are little ones. They look like Tinkerbell. And it's funny because I keep seeing them buzzing around your jewelry. So if you have any like rings or necklaces there, like they love that. And don't be surprised if some of your jewelry disappears. Okay. But those are the spirits I get around you. Okay. But you can talk to them, make offerings. The fae love it when we make offerings to them. You just put out a little glass of milk, a little bread for them. They love that. For trees, the ancient pagans would go and offer water, or they do a blot where they pour milk and leave offerings to the base of the tree. That's something else you can do. Okay. Anyways, blessings to you. G-Dog says, lots of questions today. Yes, we have a lot. I'm trying to get through as many as I can. By the way, I just want to say, if I don't answer you, it's not that I'm trying not to. It's that I'm getting so many, it's hard for me to get everybody. So I'm doing the best I can. So hang with me, okay? Hi, Lynn Prillman says, will my son Robert find a job soon? Lynn, I just want to talk about something with you. In terms of him finding a job, it's not an issue right now of timing. I feel that from a soul level, and I want you to hear this is not a criticism of him, he has some fear. Something's holding him from embracing moving forward. And I think that on some level, he's suffered almost like abuse, not from you, but from like a former job or maybe a college professor, but something is making him fearful now. And we've got to address that fear before he's going to move on to a job. I want you to ask him if he would be open to it, to do some counseling. I think that he needs some career counseling to kind of reevaluate what he wants to do and how he relates to work. I think he's far more psychic and sensitive than we even realize. And I think that it may be an issue of choosing the right job to where he feels more in charge of his life and is able to move forward. I feel like once we get, though, and if he would work on that over the next month, I think by December he'll have a new job. I want him to avoid sales work. I feel like he doesn't have an aggressive enough spirit for that. I would like him to explore maybe something a little more holistic, like counseling work or teaching. I think he has a great gift of communication. I think he'd do better with that. Okay, so anyways, yeah, by December, I feel and this again is conditional, he needs to work on his inner self to let go of some fear and some past trauma. And I think if he can do that over this next month, he'll make significant improvement. I don't think this is a long process, but he needs to work on some things and kind of reevaluate what he's focusing on. And that will get him through. And I think by December, we'll see improvement with him. Okay. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Okay. Sarah J. sent her question. Bob, gratitude for helping the maybe youngest 60-year-old here tonight. Oh, you're the 60-year-old. Okay. Thanks to you. Are any spirit messages a week later for me? Hi, Sarah. Listen, thank you for rewriting your question. I keep picking up around you also. You've got around you guardian angels right now. I get two angels. One angel's name, it sounds like Larynx, like L-A-R-E-N-C, not Lawrence, but Larynx, L-A-R-E-N-C is one of them. And I get a woman as well that surrounds you. And the lady's name, it sounds like Camilla. But Larynx and Camilla are guardian spirits around you. And they're giving you power to do some transition. I want you to watch. It looks like in the month of November, there may come up some work opportunity for you. I feel like this may be a volunteer work or some type of nonprofit work. But the angels are giving you power to be of service to people. So the month of November is significant around this, but that's who's around you, Larynx and Camilla. Okay. Blessings to you. All right. Aaron W., who is my soul family? You know, our soul family, this is really interesting, is not always our blood family. You know, sometimes we say as our family, you know, we don't feel connected to our family. We may not. Our soul family exists in the spirit world. They also exist in the material world, but they may not be blood relatives. I have to tell you, I feel around you, your soul family has a strong connection, though, to the alien elements, to the Pleiadians. So I think in a soul level, you very much resonate to those of the other realms. Okay. So just I want to touch in on that. I'd like you to explore, if you don't know about the Pleiadians, they look just like us. Now, the Pleiadians also have a tie to the Nordic people. A lot of people in Sweden and Norway and Denmark, they're actually in Finland, they're just direct descendants from the Pleiadian people. So anyways, I'm going to research that. That's the connection I get. Blessings to you. Alondra Mercado, really cool question. This is a good one. Bob, do you see any future lives for me? Yeah, you know, this is something a lot of us don't think about. We always talk about past lives, but future lives also. Oh, hi, Martin Jr., $2 from Martin. I'll get your question in just a second. Thank you. But Alondra, in terms of future life, I keep getting you being reborn. This is really funny, but it's in about 120 years from now. And you have a connection. I see the skyline of New York around you. And in your future work, you're going to be a spiritual teacher. You'll work out in New York. I believe you're going to do seminars, like large seminars. You'll be a published author. So you're going to kind of repeat doing spiritual work. You know, in this life, you've got a calling also to spiritual work. But in the next life, it's going to even get bigger. But don't wait till then. Start it now, okay? Because it'll make the next life even easier. But that's what I say. I hope that helps. Blessings to you, okay? Martin, I know I had oh no. Martin, can you retype your question? I couldn't see what it was. I'm so sorry. Okay, Werewolfen's here. Can you see any of my spirit guides? Let me step into your frequency. You know, Werewolfen, I keep getting a man that's coming in here around you. It's funny, his name is Olav, O-L-A-V, not F. I thought it was Olaf, it's Olav, O-L-A-V. Yeah, O-L-A-V. I think there's an E on it too, Olav. But he's around you, one of spirit guides. He keeps telling me he has a connection to Romania. And he said that you and he knew each other. It's a former life in Romania. Now, you lived in Romania. You were actually a gypsy, and you actually did psychic work. You were one of the gypsies, you know, traveled around the wagons. Well, you were one of them. But Olav's one of your spirit guides. And he says that he's giving you, again, the gift of vision. I believe he was actually a spiritual teacher to you in that life, and he's helping you open your clairvoyance. That's one of your spirit people. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on. I just lost my chat here. Let's see. Where am I? Hold on a second, guys. I got to find it. Christine C., I've been trying to raise my vibration to attract the things I want, and I have been scripting. Is it working? What do you see for my aura and energy field? You know, Christine, I got to tell you, I'm really feeling that energy around you. I do feel that you've risen the vibration, and I do think that you're at a place where you're going to have a lot of success. I feel like right now it's a timing thing. And I think as we get closer to December, you're going to start to see the manifestation. So you probably got about a few more weeks until you're actually seeing much more strong, tangible results. So keep doing what you're doing, because I definitely pick up that your frequency is much higher now, okay? And it does look like you're going to move forward. I would like you to also, Christine, get, if you can, the gemstone blue Larimar. I feel like you're opening a lot of energy here in the throat chakra. And I feel like that's going to be very important in the next few months, because I'm getting a lot more speaking, or like public speaking, doing seminars, and I get you speaking in front of a camera. So I feel like you're going to actually get some media exposure, and I want you to kind of keep that throat channel open, okay? But you're definitely on a path that's drawing people to you in situations that I feel manifest by December, okay? Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Okay, let me see here. Juan Flores. Juan says, Bob, my life has started to move in a more positive way, but I hit a setback. Can you see any good news for the future? Juan, I got to tell you, whenever we get setbacks, especially when we're thinking we're doing everything right, that's usually Spirit's way of slowing us down so that we learn our lessons. You're at a crossroads right now where I feel like the challenge is not so much a punishment or it's meant to destroy you. It's meant to say, have you absorbed everything that you need to know? So I want you to just practice on all levels of your life, just slowing down a little bit and really evaluating stuff. I feel like, as we go through the next month, if you're doing that, you're going to start to see everything move forward. I get a lot of emotional healing here. And I feel like there's some emotional struggle that's been going on in a work area as well as a personal relationship. And I feel like those are coming into balance. But the block right now, the emotional pain that you're feeling, is directly connected to Spirit saying, slow down, let's deeply learn our lessons. And I don't see you, after a month, after, 4 more weeks, I don't feel like you're in that holding pattern. So we'll go forward for you, okay? I want you to really work on that meditation every day. Sit down. You know how we did at the beginning of the show? Just sit down and bring the light into you for 5 minutes. That's going to keep your channel clear, and it'll give you clarity of thought, okay, and help you move forward. But by Thanksgiving, end of November, I feel like everything's flowing literally in the right direction, and you're feeling it as well, okay? Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized what time it is. We're almost at our time here. So I'm going to just do a few more here for you, and then I'm going to have to close it down. My voice is starting to go. So bear with me here. Brian Mayhew says, Bob, I'm super busy, like the busiest guy on earth. Anything tied to me? Brian, what you're being tied to is preparation for success. Sometimes when things get really busy, that's Spirit trying to give us blessings. And I feel like around you, when I step into your energy, Brian, I'm getting a lot of golden light, which means it's really your time to shine. So just go with the flow. The secret to going with the flow is you've got to do that daily meditation, like I was just saying, because that light will open up all your chakras and it will give you power. When our chakras are aligned, we have physical power to get through our day, and we have clarity of thought. And so I do feel like this is your time to shine. I keep seeing, particularly around you, as we get into next spring, like March, there may be kind of a major career advancement for you. Like somebody asking you to be part of a business that's forming, or somebody giving you a major opportunity. So I feel like everything that's going on now is building power so that when you get to next March, you'll really know how to handle a lot of activity rapidly, okay? Blessings to you. Thanks for writing. Gav Hines. Hey, Gav, all the way here from England. Hey, Bob, how's my lovely old man on the other side? My old Nan, excuse me, your grandmother on the other side. Hold on, let me see if I can get her in, Gav. Fletcher, can you bring her forward? Is anybody back there? Hold on. I hear Doris talking. Doris Stokes is here. Thank you, Doris. Doris is wonderful. She always helps me. Hi, Doris. I see you, dear. Thank you. You've brought her? Okay. Gavin, looks like Doris is bringing your mom here, or grandmother, excuse me. Hi, I can hear you. Your grand. She said, now what's all that? Interrupted my tea and all. She's laughing at me. She's got a cup of tea here, a little saucer. And she said, what's all this interrupting my tea? And she's playing with me a little bit. But Gav, she wants you to know, she says, tell Gavin thank you for being so good. And she said, I haven't forgotten. She said that she has been visiting you lately. And she's talking about, she said, I'm making up some biscuits for him. I get the sense when she's alive, she loved to make up like biscuits for you. And she said, I'm making up biscuits for him. So she's putting like a tin together filled with little sweets for you and biscuits. But she's in the spirit world. She said, tell Gab I'm doing fine. She said, and you let him know. Now, this is what she said. She said, you let him know. She said that I had a little bit of that gift of sight, you know. She said, I used to just know things. And she says, it's funny because she said it was a little spooky the way I knew things. She said, I didn't talk about it much, but I knew. I just knew things. She wants to acknowledge that you have some psychic power and that you know things too. Okay? So she's here and sending a lot of love to you. And she said, tell him to embrace the gift. Blessings. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Ramona, 9954 says, is that my dear Ramona? Thank you for sending money. She sent $9.99 this show. Well, Ramona, let me step into your frequency. Hold on. Wow. You know, Ramona, I'm getting two channels of light here. I get a big beam of silver light and I get a beam of purple light. This tells me that you're increasing immensely in your psychic power right now. And I want you to embrace your psychic gifts. Keep working with it. It's definitely, you're getting tuned in so much. I'm getting silver light as well. And silver light means financial growth for you. I feel like by the new year, there may even be a new job opportunity for you. So be open to that. I feel like it's a lot freer. It's like you're at a place where freedom's going to be important for you more than money. But yeah, New Year, January. I do pick up Edgar Casey here back here as well. And he's asking me to tell you, he says, tell Ramona, he said that I'm pushing her along. He's also asking me to tell you that he's helping you with your dream prophecy. You know, you have a lot of dream, psychic dream gifts, and that's going to get stronger as well. So he's helping you. He's also talking about bringing strength to you. It looks like there's been some healing in the spinal area. I'm getting an issue around the shoulders and the back. I don't know if you've had some strain or injury there, but he said I'm putting strength into the back area. So Mr. Case is helping you with that. And he says not to worry. He's also talking about the sleep energy and raising the sleep energy for you, okay? So you're going to start to have better sleep, and there's going to be greater healing in that back area. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Look, there's Martin. Martin, I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Thank you for your donation. Martin, I got to tell you, around you, I've got a man talking to me here, and he keeps saying, I'm a magician. And I thought he meant stage magician, but he says, no, he's a magic, like a worker. He's a witch, a male witch. And he's asking me to tell you, he says, Martin, he says, has the ability to do magic. So I don't know, Martin, if you've been studying some Wicca here or some magical techniques, but this guy, and I'm trying to see if I can get his name. What is your name? Can you give me your name? Okay. He gives me the name of Eldritch. He said, I'm Eldritch. And he said, that's my magical name. And he wants to be kind of a magical teacher to you. He's also asking me to talk to you about schooling or education. And it looks like he said, I'm getting that schooling working right. So Martin, I don't know if you're still doing school or you're going back to school, but I'm getting him talking about he's getting schooling going in the right direction for you. So I think that you're going to see some more educational growth and opportunities as well. Martin says, why is it that I like Chinese dragons a lot? Are they angels? You know, Martin, I think that, you know, hold on, I want to ask Eldridge about that because he's here. Eldridge, what do you say about that? Interesting. He said the dragons is a connection to one of your past lives. He said you had a past life in China. And he said you were actually a Taoist priest in one of your lives in China. And you used to conjure dragons, to do magic with dragon energy. So that's the connection. And Eldritch says, he said, I'll help him conjure up some dragons. So it looks like, Eldritch is going to help you with that, okay? So blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, listen, I'm so sorry. My voice is going here, and I'm going to wrap it up. But I am so thankful to all of you for being here. I'm so sorry we couldn't get Reiki Reverend on tonight, but we will have him hopefully soon when we can get our schedules coordinated and get our tech issues worked out. But thank you for being here anyways. Now listen, next Sunday, make sure to be back here. I believe, I almost hate to make any promises, but we're going to try to have my brother on, Mark Patterson. And I hope that you will come out and see him. He's so excited about being back. Last time he was like, you guys really enjoyed him. He did some readings. I've always said my brother is very psychic. And he's starting to realize he's got some ability. So we might put him to the test again. I don't want to stress him out. But, Hi, Peter. Peter Gosenya says, hi, Bob. Cheers, brother. I love your channel. Thank you so much. You guys are good. Thank you, Peter, for being here. You're wonderful. Blessings to you. So anyways, yeah, so, we'll be always having something here. And, as I always say with Sunday show, because of the technology, if we don't get a guest on, don't worry, we'll still have something fun. But I thank you for being here. Listen, before we go, I want to ask you, please help me out tonight. After this video processes, it may take like 15, 20 minutes, go back to my channel. Please give me thumbs up, like the video, favorite it, share with your friends, and put comments in the box below. And tell me, have you yet downloaded my new picture? Do you like it? What do you think about it? Okay, so tell me about that. And tell me what your zodiac sign is. The reason why is tomorrow we're going to do our astrology forecast. So we're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel and see what is in the stars for you. So make sure to be here. We'll have that on Monday, okay? So you guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm sending blessings to all of you. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for astrology. But in the meantime, please help me out. Go back, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. If you haven't joined my channel, it's free. And hit the bell so you get notifications and updates. All right. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And until then, may each and every one of you always blessed be. Thank you guys. Good night.